Senatus Universitatis.
Gaudeamus igitur, juvenis dum sumus. Gaudeamus igitur, juvenis dum sumus. Post iucundam juventutem, post molestam senectutem, nos habebit humus, nos habebit humus. Post iucundam juventutem, post molestam senectutem, nos habebit humus, nos habebit humus.
Magnifique prorector, prodecanes et professores, dear students, it is my pleasure to welcome you all at the graduation ceremony of the students of the English language programs at the Budapest University of Technology and Economics. And it is also my pleasure to welcome all of those viewers who are following this event over the internet, wherever you may be on the planet. Please all be seated. I would like to take this opportunity to introduce the members of the Presidium. To my right is Professor Emilia Csisár, Vice Rector of the Budapest University of Technology and Economics. Dr. Tamás Lovas, Associate Professor, Vice Dean of the Faculty of Civil Engineering. Dr. Csaba Hős, Associate Professor, Vice Dean of the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering. Dr. István Vidovszky, Associate Professor, Vice Dean of the Faculty of Architecture. Dr. Zoltán Hell, Professor, Course Director of the Faculty of Chemical Technology and Biotechnology. Dr. László Gergely Víg, Associate Professor, Director of International Education. Dr. Eszter Udvari, Associate Professor, Course Director of the Faculty of Electrical Engineering and Informatics. Dr. Ádám Török, Associate Professor, Vice Dean of the Faculty of Transportation Engineering and Vehicle Engineering. Dr. István Prok, Associate Professor, Vice Dean of the Faculty of Natural Sciences. Dr. Emma Logo, Associate Professor, Vice Dean of the Faculty of Economics and Social Sciences. And may I also introduce myself. My name is George Horvat, and I will be your chair at this present ceremony. Louis Pasteur, the world-renowned microbiologist, spoke thus: "Science knows no country, because knowledge belongs to humanity and is the torch which illuminates the world." Dear graduates, you left your homeland, your family and friends in order to study at the Budapest University of Technology and Economics. You arrived in Budapest, a city which you may never have seen before, and you made it your second home. You left the security of your family and the safety of your home, and you took up this enormous challenge of pursuing your dream of studying at BME. My dear friends, you've made it. You have graduated from this prestigious university, and you have become young engineers, economists, and natural scientists. Due to the still ongoing pandemic, most of you cannot be with us in this hall today, and you are viewing this event from the safety of your home in your own countries. This pandemic has forced us to reconsider even the basics of the way we live. Just 2 years ago, the word coronavirus was only known by a handful of research scientists. and lockdown or essential workers simply did not exist yet. Sadly, we have gotten quite accustomed to these by now. Many of us have lost loved ones, family members, and friends to this vile virus. And although it seems that we can now see the light at the end of the metaphorical tunnel out of this nightmare, the path ahead is still rough and rugged. And this is where we need you. By the time we began to emerge from the last great economic crisis, the first blatantly obvious signs of global climate change were beginning to show up. On top of this, the current pandemic has forced us into our homes, forced our lives onto the internet, and for many, forced us out of our jobs, threatening our livelihoods. With reason and factual thinking under threat in many parts of the world, this puts us in a treacherous situation. We need you. We need your dreams, your expertise, and your activism of this new generation to solve our problems, to solve existing problems quickly and decisively, and prevent new ones. And to quote Robert Heinlein, everything is theoretically impossible until it's done. Try to picture how many things were unimaginable before they became commonplace by our time. Fast transportation, flight and space travel, a world of computers and a densely connected web, substances and materials which humans have created, and the list goes on. The science of today is the technology of tomorrow, as Edward Teller put it. You have come to us to learn the science so that you can create the technologies for the world of tomorrow. Now I respectfully ask of you to create a world that is a safe, secure, healthy, and prosperous home for all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, and dear viewers, first of all, I would like to yield the floor to Dr. Emilio Cisar, Vice Rector of the Budapest University of Technology and Economics, to address the audience.
Dear graduates, ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure and an honor to salute you on the occasion of graduation and to welcome you to this graduation ceremony, wherever you may be located. This is the first occasion that I am standing here on this pulpit, wearing the robe of Vice Rector for International Relations of Budapest University of Technology and Economics, and I convey the warmest congratulations of the Rector, Professor Tibor Cigány, with whom we have been recently appointed to our respective position. As you are now leaving this university with your well-deserved diploma, you can bear witness to continuity and change taking shape right in front of your eyes. Indeed, this day is one for many firsts, because this is the first time that diplomas from the English language programs of the Faculty of Economics and Social Sciences will be presented, affirming the graduation of management leaders, finance experts, and sustainable development economists. I wish to congratulate you on the occasion of obtaining your diplomas issued by one of the most prestigious universities of Central Europe. Your well-deserved diplomas attest and confirm your skills and qualifications as engineers, economists, and managers. Within a few minutes, you shall be holding in your hands the diplomas you have been working so hard to obtain. But perhaps it is also the right time to pause for a moment and to take account of what you have achieved and obtained in knowledge, experiences, expertise, and competences. You have every reason to be proud of yourself. Obtaining your diploma was no small feat. Indeed, it is undoubtedly one of the most defining moments of your entire life. Nevertheless, rest assured that your journey of studying and personal development has now come to an end. Lifelong learning will define your future career, which will ensure that on the solid foundations that you have laid at our university, you will build skills which will be of greater service to society, and you will develop your talent. As you advance through your professional career, you will undoubtedly feel the need to obtain expert advice on topics which may require it. Rest assured, we will be here. We will be here with all open minds, welcoming you back, both as project partners for cooperation, as well as a source of knowledge which you can feel free to tap into. Our university has been a defining feature in the development of this country during the past 239 years of its existence. We have worked very hard to achieve the level of education which we are able to offer our students. Nevertheless, our pursuit of excellence doesn't stop here. It is a distinct goal of this incoming leadership of the university to increase the share of students on the English language programs at BME. Currently, 14% of the students at the BME enroll in one of the English language programs across the 8 faculties. It is our objective to increase this number to 18 within the next 3 years by 2024. I ask of you that you act as an ambassador of your university, that you help spread the good reputation of this institution wherever life may take you, be it in your home countries and anywhere else on the globe. I sincerely hope that you have had good experiences at this university and that you will fondly remember your second home, Budapest. I also hope that you have had the opportunity to travel around and to get to know Hungary at least a little bit. I hope that, based on your good experiences, you will help others to make the right choice about their future education by telling them about your alma mater. Please tell young people about our university and that studying for a diploma at BME is a worthy pursuit, both at bachelor, master or a PhD level. We are also looking forward to welcoming young minds on part-time or exchange programs covering 1 or 2 semesters. We hope that lots of students will be able to follow in your footsteps from all over the world. Dear graduates, with this, I am approaching the end of my address. I wish you joy, happiness, and success for your many years to come. Your current studies at BME have now come to an end, but by no means does this have to mean a final goodbye. Indeed, I should probably say, see you later. If you have just completed your bachelor's diploma, you may want to consider pursuing a master's program at this university to broaden your skills. And if you have graduated as a master's student, you may wish to pursue a PhD to deepen your knowledge. Nevertheless, even if you choose to fully immerse yourself in your career, you are warmly welcome back anytime. We will be very glad to keep in touch with you, to hear of your experiences and achievements, and to share the professional success which you have achieved with the contributions from BME. I wish you good health, happiness, and success, and I hope to see you again in the near future. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for that address, Madam Vice Rector. And now I'd like to invite to the floor Dr. Gergely László Víg, Director of International Education of the Budapest University of Technology and Economics.
Thank you. Dear BME leaders, professors, dear graduates, dear participants, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, at this excellent occasion, congratulations to the graduates on their graduation. Your persistent hard work allowed to and is acknowledged by the gaining of this diploma. As well, thank you to your parents, family, friends, and all around you for the continuous and persistent support. Congratulations. I recall the time when I had the pleasure to issue your admission letter a couple of years ago, and now it is an honor to celebrate your graduation together. You have a great degree, great diploma in your hands. You are now a graduate recognized all over the world, which you have achieved at the cost of persistent efforts. I can assure you that this degree is well recognized all over the world, and with this degree, you will stand anywhere in any circumstances. What does this degree mean? Surely, knowledge, preparedness, experience, professional esteem, and something more. Let me explain a little bit this. I remember when I started my studies. The situation with my roommate didn't start well, didn't start easily. We had a lot of discussions and disputes, but then we became friends. We have gone through incredible things, and we are still friends today. Friendship grown, we had new fellows, classmates, new friends, friends with similar feelings, common language, common aims, and strong fellowship. Our network started to grow. One day I woke up and recognized that I am part of a community, an international community, with people from all over the world. This is our community. I felt we were strong, we could reach anything we want. We can solve every problem, we can compete even in NASA competitions, we can launch satellites, we can build the biggest bridge ever, even from pasta, we can go for Nobel Prize. And we can solve social challenges, provide solutions for climate change, sustainable issues, we can help in any disaster preventions, let it be earthquake in Albania or red mud in Hungary. This is the BME community. You are a member of the BME community, you are the BME community. The BME community cares about each other, the BME community achieves its professional goals, provides space for innovation, and shares responsibilities in social challenges. This is the BME community. And you are a permanent member of the BME community forever. In addition to the professional value of the degree, this is what makes you and us special. This connection will never vanish. Never forget this. We are always waiting you to be back as student, as researcher, as visitor, as partner in corporations. And we are encouraging you to be our community ambassador. Once again, congratulations on your degree. Enjoy this moment. And I wish you much success in your life, both professionally and privately. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Wiig. And in the forthcoming minutes, Mr. David Pirici, the representative of the International Mentor Team, would like to address the celebrants.
All right. So, dear honorable guests and dear graduates, I would like to congratulate you on completing your studies in these turbulent, unpredictable times. I'm really humbled to represent the Mentor Team in front of you. Well, our primary goal during these years has been to make your stay as enjoyable as possible by taking some of the burdens off your shoulders, as well as organizing events for you. Those past year hasn't allowed us to be there with you in person. Many of you may still recognize me from our past events, tours, or from the airport the very first time you arrived in Budapest. It must have been a real journey for you, coming to a new city, country, even a continent. Most of you all by yourselves. Well, years have passed, and you are no longer alone. You have struggled through all the challenges BME and life in Budapest in general have set you, and I hope you have made lots of new friends along the way. Cherish them, keep them, they will be your most valuable assets in the future. Let me share a story with you, a rather personal one. My father studied at BME in the late 70s, early 80s, during socialism. At that time, life was a lot different, and politics made it impossible to invite students from all over the world, just like the scholarship programs now enable us. However, socialist nations were welcome, and my father had a rather introverted, yet hardworking roommate from Vietnam. After they graduated, they never spoke a word, until, accidentally, they met at a huge business conference in China. My father was representing his own company, and his old roommate was the Minister of Industry and Trade in Vietnam. And it was a delightful and fruitful surprise for both of them. And they managed to strike a deal eventually. So you really never know who your peers might become in the future. And in this digital world we have now, staying in touch across borders has never been easier, so don't let these connections slip away. I wish you a lot of success and happiness for the life ahead of you, wherever you may choose to live. Congratulations.
Thank you for those very kind words, Mr. Piriki. Ladies and gentlemen, under these extraordinary circumstances which we have been forced to reckon with, we were only able to invite a single student from each faculty who will represent their fellows and will receive the diploma from the dean or the vice dean on behalf of their graduates. Firstly, I would like to invite to the stage Ms. Yulia Kojokari and Anarbek Ulu Atay, graduating students from the Faculty of Civil Engineering, who would like to say goodbye to the alma mater on behalf of the graduating students of the Faculty of Civil Engineering.
Greetings to everyone. On behalf of the graduating class of 2021, I would like to welcome those few who are here with us and those many who are watching us remotely, mainly friends, family, classmates, professors, and each of the guests. I would actually skip the official part of thanking everybody separately, and I would like to share with you my first experience and my first memory of BME, which was 5 years ago, but still like yesterday. It was the first class with the group, the subject of geology, 2 girls, 25 guys in the class, and the teacher who asked everyone to say some words about himself. So someone was standing up and saying that they have already studied engineering in their home countries. Others were saying that they got high prizes in mathematics Olympiads or studied high physics back in high school. And as my turn came, I stood up, shaking and terrifiedly saying, exactly as right now, that actually I'm here by mistake as I applied for another faculty, and my background is just 14 years of professional dancing, so which was totally different from the other classmates. I still remember the surprised and somehow judgeable look on my classmates' faces, but here I am, 5 years later, having a speech at the graduation ceremony and right after taking a photo with my diploma in front of the university. I know that each of us has experienced low moments or when things don't go the way we planned, especially exam periods, let's be honest, but we survived and that deserves some congratulations. So, dear graduates, we are all going to be powerful intellectual individuals. So stay true, make friends, believe in yourself and your strength, be your bigger support and critic, and based on my example, follow your path, whatever it will take you. You never know. So hugging each of my fellow classmates and wishing to visit your country soon, buddies. And last but not least, special thanks to my family, which is 1,000 kilometers away from here, but definitely watching my speech with crossed fingers. My professors who guided me along this rocky way, and myself for making this far. So it was tough, but totally worth for everyone. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. Dear students, graduates, rector, vice rectors, deans, and professors. Today is an unusual day for all of us. Wonderful student years are ending for us today. Today is the day we are summing up the results of 2 years, our master degrees. Studying in Hungary will remain one of the brightest pages in our life. We came to Hungary, especially to BME, from different parts of the world and found friends here. We believe that it is during the student years the strongest friendship is born. Together we learned to overcome difficulties, help at each other with advice and deed, developed and got better. The valuable experience gained at university will support us. We have mastered one of the most exciting professions, and now we are ready to make our contributions to the prosperity of society and development of society. On behalf of all graduates, I want to thank our professors who taught us to cope with difficulties, be leaders, help with advice. We are grateful for your valuable advice and wise guidance. Your warmth and dedication to your work make you admire and take an example from you. Today, I also congratulate the most closest people to us, our parents. Our parents have always been with us, giving their support and care. Dear friends and fellow graduates, I wish each of you great prospects, confident aspirations, great luck on the way, an interesting and rich life everywhere and always. Thank you very much. Köszönöm szépen.
Thank you for those addresses, and we will now listen to the names of the graduates of the Faculty of Civil Engineering.
Ariun Mette Badbileg, Brenda Matias Silva, Christopher Odinga Sumba, Esrael Ragas, Hassan Saudi, Ikra Rehman, Yulia Kozhokari, Javid Mamedov, Jales Anand Kumar Singh Juddu, Chiang Lushi, Juan Paulo Matta, Murunmun Tumur, Yarden Goldberg, Zhao Dijia, Adil Poshat Khan, Ahmed Nasser Mohamed Al-Azazmeh, Alamin Saad Zuer Faik Ahmed, Ali Mohamed Ali Al-Heniti, Omer Mohamed Ghazi Al-Udat, Anerbek Ulu Atay, Artur Luis González Mereb, Badbol Jingis, Beltrando Ulises de Hollande Neto, Chebi Umamia, Dani Daoud Bockus Dadu, Gabriela Souza Ayupe, Humberto Coelho Duarte Jr., Jafar Khalid Khalifa Al-Smarat, Leonardo Milhomen Cunha, Luan Silva Ribeiro, Mahmoud Ghanem, Mohamed Farhan, Mohamed Zuatin, Mohamed Nasser Kamer Hussein, Rafael de Carvalho Scherer, Rafaela Oliveira Lapa, Solomon Endele Tegegne, Sultan Gencehanov, Yasin Umusi.
Presently, I would like to invite Dr. Tomasz Lovasz, Vice Dean of the Faculty of Civil Engineering, to deliver the certificates to Yulia Kozhokari, Anarbek Uluatay, Daniel Dawood Bakus Dadu, and Christopher Odinga Sumba. Thank you, Dr. Lovash. Next, I would like to invite to the stage Mr. Asim Abdelrahim, graduate from the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering, who would like to say a few words of farewell to the audience on behalf of the graduating students of the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering.
Thank you. Good afternoon, faculty deans, rectors, vice-rectors, supporting staff, and all my fellow graduates. Good afternoon to all of you who is watching us through the screens. It's indeed an honor for me to deliver this speech for my beloved graduate students of 2021 of the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering. When I first came to Hungary, I was so excited about what waited for me here. And indeed, it was a great journey. Although it was very challenging to study in a different country with different language and different education system, it became one of my greatest experiences in my life. Through the years, I have met so many inspiring students from different countries, cultures, and backgrounds, but we all have something in common: to be a great engineer. Being a student here in Hungary wasn't not just about receiving an education by excellent professors, but it also opened the opportunity for us to discover this beautiful country. From Budapest to Debrecen, from Sagat to Győr, and of course all of us enjoyed the summers on the Lake Balaton while eating sajtos language and like going for a hike and made barbecue. These all unforgettable moments. The last years with the pandemic fear certainly gave us a tough time. But now we all here celebrate our achievements, our victories. And now the journey will take us to our future destinations. We were taught how to become disciplined, flexible, and even a hard worker. And finally, look, we made it here after these all hardships and to celebrate here today. I would like to express my gratitude for the BME University and the professors who gave us this safe education platform so we can learn during this tough time. So we could also graduate successfully in the schedule. And I'm also thankful for the Hungarian government for providing us with these scholarships to receive this great education. I would also like to thank all the families who are supporting us to make this achievement. Thank you. To everyone who is graduating now, let me congratulate you for this achievement. You beat all the odds that stacked against you. Graduation is not just about our victories, but it means the end of an extraordinary chapter of our lives. With this chapter closed, I am sure that many of us are already anxious about the next chapter. Because unlike the presentations, we cannot skip through the pages of our life to see how long the next slide gonna be. I would like to ask all of you, when you leave here today, when you close the screen, be proud, celebrate what you have accomplished, and look forward. Once again, let me congratulate all of my fellow friends who will shape the global future in the different part of the world. I wish you happiness and professional success. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing your experiences. And let's now all listen to the names of the graduating students of the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering.
Anirudh Avinash Bodke, Assam Abdelrahim Mohamed, Asiya Süzdukova, Daniel Mian Abi, Fuad Riyad Abdelkarim Fuad Mohamed, Gabriela de Albuquerque Suarez, Hassan Mohamed Ahmed Qaid Albasi, Javad Mohebi, Karim Ramez Mohamed Raheb Elgebali, Mohamed Ibrahim Abdallah Al-Jabur, Nahid Salayev, Nasser Dar Ali Osama, Rizvi Sayed Ali Hamza, Yazan Yassin, Alexandre Lima Mören, Ali Muqtabi Fard, Bashir Sharaf Eddin Ben Hassin, Charanjit Singh Joli, Hasib Ali, Iyad Fauzi Youssef Al-Najjar, Liu Jian Shin, Parijat Mitra, Renju Kuryan Prasad, Temirlan Ungarov, Wang Wambao, Youssef Ramzi Philip Beiruti, Zhang Haitian.
And at this time, I would like to invite Dr. Csaba Hős, Vice Dean of the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering, to deliver the certificate to Mr. Asim Abdelrahim. Thank you, Dr. Hős. And next, I would like to invite to the stage Ms. Valentina Fesenko, graduating student from the Faculty of Architecture, who would like to talk to the audience on behalf of the graduates of the Faculty of Architecture.
honored to represent the graduates of the Faculty of Architecture at this ceremony. These past 3 years were the most meaningful and unforgettable, and at the same time challenging. If I manage to do this, I can do anything. This is how I feel now, and I know that my classmates do experience the same. I'm extremely grateful to the BME University, to the Faculty of Architecture, to the professors, and to the academic and supporting staff for their immeasurable help and knowledge they shared with us during our studies. From the first days, I knew that I chose the right place to come, and BME is perfect to study architecture. I'm happy that I wasn't disappointed even a bit in my choice, but also was surprised by how much knowledge and inspiration I could gain here and how dramatically my plans for the future could change, thanks to everything this university gave me. Of course, lately we all have been missing in-person presence at lectures and consultations, as well as our Hogwarts K building, but this was just another challenge. A huge thank you to the Urban Design Department for accepting me in their specialization, for their friendly atmosphere, for supporting us and making our path easier, for never leaving us walking alone, and for helping our dreams come true. I would like to thank all my tutors, especially Dr. Victoria Schiman and Dr. Arpad Saba, for always guiding me, inspiring me, encouraging me, pushing me to do my best, caring about me, and building up my identity. Besides, I would like to thank the Hungarian government for organizing the scholarship program, giving us a great opportunity to get an education in such a fascinating and charming country. And the most important is that it was a pleasure to grow with and to learn from my dear friends, who are highly inspirational, open-minded, and kind guys. Although we have all gone through a tough way here, I would not change anything that happened during this time. And I know again that this is just a beginning. With this new knowledge and gained skills, everything is possible. I don't know exactly what will be in my future, and I like this feeling. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Fesenko. And now please all listen to the names of the graduates of the Faculty of Architecture.
Alinő Menezes dos Santos, Anas Hussam Sami Tufaha, Ashwini Meto, Chero Hussein Khalid Khalid, Diana Margarita Eranas Calderon, Dina Auni Issa Hozuz, Fadi Najeb Nisan Bidavit, Fadi Vagdi Sanad Gajis, Hashem Al-Hassanat, Heba Abud, Lilian Almazber Mahmoud, Liza Magdi Hana Ibrahim, Mayra Silva Pereira, Maria de Rocio Kvaktekonci, Mohamed Al-Hennavi, Rebin Wafak Ibrahim, Sandra Lucia Figueroa González, Szelen Kovács Zülbie, Sevar Hasavne, Shiza Fatima, Tala Barri, Tergel Miagmar, Valentina Fezenko, Vael Abaji, Zeng Hao Heng, Abla Shafrur, Aishan Hasanova, Lara Habbaz, Li Xiaonan, Muzaper Maimaiti, Nur Jamal, Ryan Azmarli.
Thank you, and now I will invite Dr. István Vidovsky to the floor to deliver the diplomas from the Faculty of Architecture to Ms. Valentina Fesenko and Aishan Hasanova. Thank you, Dr. Vidovsky. And next, I will invite to the stage Ms. Dangtam Baochen, MSc graduating student from the Faculty of Chemical Technology and Biotechnology, who would like to say goodbye to the alma mater on behalf of the graduating students of her faculty.
Dear Dear ladies and gentlemen, my name is Đặng Trần Bảo Trinh, a Vietnamese student from the Chemical Engineering and Biotechnology faculty. Firstly, thank you for giving me an opportunity to make a speech today. Secondly, I would like to congratulate all students like me who had successfully graduated this year. Consider myself with 4 years of bachelor and 2 years of master. I found my life changed significantly, not only due to the study load, but also the lifestyle. Back in 2015, when the education remained in person, my friends and I mostly came to classes every day. The communication was direct and more efficient. Many extracurricular activities were organized by the student clubs, the non-profit organizations, the university, such as the sports day, traveling trips, jobs fairs, and so on. There was also an international day which was held by Mrs. Balogh Valeria to acknowledge the students' cultures all over the world. It was a special event in which almost 500 students from 50 countries were participated. In the first 4 years, I was lucky to live a normal life at BME. Before COVID-19 situation, I've got to know my new classmates and teachers in the first year of master. After that, the online study became dominant. Students started to take classes in the Teams applications. Apart from the working on the thesis, I have spent the last year to study basically in front of my laptop screen. My classmates and I were only communicated by online applications, which was sometimes difficult to do teamwork tasks. Most of all, flying back to our country was not possible. Our lives changed since then. However, it was also a good occasion to focus on myself. Besides from studying, I could spend more time to cook some Hungarian dishes, exercise, and enjoy my daily life. Some of my friends like to read new books, learn new languages, or develop their soft skills as well. I believe that many international students had tried their best to stay strong throughout the semester. It was an unpleasant journey, but we kept our optimism and bravery to overcome obstacles. Personally, I would not be here without the support of my beloved friends and family. Even though I could only see them in video calls, their smile would lighten up my day. The daily conversation could make me feel more assured and believe in myself. I would also like to send my sincere gratitude to my teachers and professors at BME. During the semester, I have been always inspired by the intelligence and passion in science. They were, are, and will always be my role models as chemical engineering and scientists. Finally, I would like to give my special appreciation to the Stipendium Hungarian Scholarship for considering my application and make my dreams come true. Studying in Hungary, especially at BME, is the best thing I have ever experienced in my life. I have a quote, yesterday is the past, tomorrow is the future, but today is a gift. Please cherish your graduation and be prepared for the future. Thank you for your listening, and again, congratulations.
Thank you for those kind words, and let's now listen to the names of the graduates of the Faculty of Chemical Technology and Biotechnology.
Diana Dajki, Mariem Nayel, Meruyer Turpanova, Mohamed Amin Salim, Nadine Hemir, Zere Rahmed Beyeva, Ahmed Baker Abdullah, Ali Jassam Kaison Alimari, Ban Nidal Hayel Hasavne, Bayat Nilufar, Khra Rasul Mustafa, Dang Chambao Chin, Diego Ramiro Victoria, Fausto MacGyver Vanderlei Gouveia Silva, Chia Shimei, Juan Santiago Hidalgo Viteri, Liman Muna, Mehmet Alijan Polat, Mohamed Musa Askör, Roland Teye Amanor, Tang Yun,
Next, I would like to invite Professor Zoltán Hell, Course Director of the Faculty of Chemical Technology and Biotechnology, to deliver the certificates to Ms. Dang Chambao Chin, Ban Nidal Hayel Kasavner, and Diana Daiko. Thank you, Professor Hell. In continuation, please listen to the names of the graduates of the Faculty of Electrical Engineering and Informatics.
Azad Hassanli, Navid Kuzjalali, Roland Luz, Ahmad Mahar Muhammad Musul, Ahmed Mahmoud Ibrahim Olomari, Ali Reza Daem, Alisan Chelik, Ao Jing Chuan, Arij Mohamed Musa Mohamed, Augusto Jonathan Rio Frio Trujillo, Azamat Marlen, Enchi Plaku, Fahum Ahmed, Feras Hara, Hani Mohamed Rashid Al-Haraz, Hari Yogeshbhai Askremwala, Hassin Altintash, Hussain Kain Mohamed, Ismat Ara Roxana, Janet Rebecca Moran Pineda, Jing Shin, José Montoya del Ángel, Josef Enriquez Dominic, Li Jingyi, Maher Zahra, Matthew Ogvuce, Moyara Gomez de la Nieze, Melton Andrés Leon Bustamante, Mina Millet Tabit Kamel, Modafar Mohamed Mahmoud Al-Shuha, Mohamed Saleh Salah, Mohamed Ubel Lihi, Numan Abdullah, Nur Sultan Bek Sultan, Pallavi Praful, Rais Khan Ferhan, Sara Isabel Garces Hernandez, Shakil Ahmed Abu, Surajvir Talreja, Tulga Tuvanjav, Uzuner Dahukan, Emil Badrad Dinli, Irakli Vasakidze, Hazer Mamadli, Mazen Zsuni, Murad Shaksuravarov, Rashad Hasanov, Yekaterina Usacheva, Aliya Rüzbekova, Andika Hasditama Maulana, Anusha Chandra Mahadev, Begzodonj Norkuzvez, Habas Abbas Nabi, Lait Sami Vlahdo Siriani, Pervana Iskandarova, Said Issa Mohamed, Usaid Mohamed, Valeh Abdul Liam.
And I would now like to invite Dr. Esther Udvari, Course Director of the Faculty of Electrical Engineering and Informatics, to deliver the certificate to Mr. Mohammed Said Issa. Thank you, Dr. Udvari. In continuation, the following students have graduated from the Faculty of Transportation Engineering and Vehicle Engineering during the past semester.
Ahmed Tikna, Anderson Ramon Ferraz de Lucena, Aos Khalil, Josué Daniel Ortega, Lian Tao, Marai Shai Bekova, Maulen Abdakov, Pierre Marie Eutain Delorme, Sherkan Kerebekov, Wang Ziyu, Mirmovsum Mirgazade, Alahassan Albatene, Anas Abdullah Ahmed Alatane, André Pessoa Pacheco, Issa Mamun Saleh Matalka, Julio Cesar López Lizarraga, Kinda Ganem, Leonardo Lima Debiase, Pedro Enrique Tomás Fernández, Rodrigo Neto de Souza, Slusa Sagdullayeva, Yasmin Faries Chávez Quirino, Zaid Khan Patan, Zelamin Birhana Biramo, Ahmed Osama Abdul Sami Alnache, Cristian Rodolfo Delgado Pico, Guilherme Hörner Bussolo, Enrique Paulo del Almeida Silva, Humberto Muñoz Rujos, Luan Batista Oliveira Nobre, Lucas Gabriel Suárez Padre Santos, Maria Teresa Silva Vieira, Priscila Elena de Costa e Silva Matos, Janulsün Ahmetova.
Thank you. Next, I will invite to the stage Mr. Nguyen Vinh Huong, graduating student from the Faculty of Natural Sciences, who would like to say goodbye to the alma mater on behalf of the graduating students of his faculty.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, faculties, families, and all my fellow classmates of class of 2021. First of all, let me congratulate all the students who managed to graduate this year. My name is Nguyen Vinh Huong, a mathematics graduate. I am from Vietnam. It is my honor to be here standing and representing for all students from the Faculty of Natural Sciences at the graduation ceremony today. I want to send my sincerest thanks to the university, professors, my family, and friends. I owe you a lot. 3 years ago, as a Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship holder, I took my first steps to the Budapest University of Technology and Economics, the largest technical institution in Hungary with a very prestigious history. In the past 3 years, BME provided me a lot of experience. I had the opportunity to approach the finest mathematical knowledge established by Hungarian famous mathematicians and taught by the most enthusiastic professors, which I cannot go without in my future career. In BME, also, I had a chance to take part in cultural and social activities which connects me to other students. I have learned a lot from them. To be honest, I am very proud to be a BME student. It is more than a university. I can say it is my second home. Last but not least, I wish all the professors, honorable guests, and all the students presenting at the ceremony today the best luck and happiness in the future. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and we will now listen to the names of the graduates of the Faculty of Natural Sciences.
Altinses Kadir, Daniel Orazalinov, Javad Abdus, Konstanza Avramovska, Nguyen Vinh Huong, Jelizaveta Korotki, Ahmed Minver Abdelmohdi, Baküjan Ahmetov, Bunjintul Bayarbileg, Binderia Oyonbolor.
Thank you. And I would like to now invite Dr. István Prok, Vice Dean of the Faculty of Natural Sciences, to deliver the certificate to Mr. Nguyen Vinh Huong. Thank you, Dr. Prock. Next, I would like to invite to the stage Ms. Sarul Delgarbayar, MA graduating student from the Faculty of Economics and Social Sciences, who would like to deliver her speech to the audience on behalf of the graduates of her faculty.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone that's watching the ceremony in person and also through online from different parts of the world. It is such an honor for me to give this speech on behalf of all the graduates of the Faculty of Economics and Social Sciences. My name is Sarul Delgarbayar and I'm from Mongolia. At the age of 17, I left my home and my family to pursue my education in the States. Leaving home by myself and going to a country with a different culture where I knew nobody was quite a terrifying experience. But it was a life-changing one. For me, it opened doors that allowed me to experience different places, cultures, and people. It helped me to broaden my horizons. And the reason why I'm standing here today is actually because of that. I came to the beautiful city of Budapest for the first time in the year 2016, about 5 years ago, as part of a student exchange program for my bachelor's. I stayed only about 3 days in the city, but I immediately fell in love. And after that program, I went back to my country in Mongolia, and I told my family and my friends that I want to go back to Europe one day in Seattle or in Budapest to experience living there. And in 2018, I graduated from the University of Washington, and after that, I worked there for a year until I got accepted to the Stipendium Hungaricum program. I didn't doubt anything. I packed everything and wanted to start another journey in my life in Europe, in Budapest. The Stipendium Hungaricum program has been a huge support for many of us international students. And on behalf of all of us, I would like to give them a big thank you and appreciation. Without it, most of us probably wouldn't even be here. But I must also say that we still needed money to afford for our food and miscellaneous expenses to explore and travel. Some of us didn't receive family support, so we had to look for other sources of income through part-time jobs. We have constantly been seeking opportunities to grow and reach our goals. In addition, many of us left home and had to sacrifice some things in order to be here and also fulfill a purpose. Being away from home is not easy for many of us. You have to be adaptive, flexible, understanding of people and different types of culture, and also have the ability to survive. So I would like to use this chance to say congratulations to the class of 2021. We have made a huge milestone, and we deserve to celebrate it because it wasn't an easy one. It wasn't easy for various ways. First of all, we are the first graduates to complete the English language program for our faculty. I'm sure it was a challenging task for our professors, but trust me, you all did amazingly. Personally, I did an interdisciplinary degree in environmental studies for my undergrad, and for my master's program at BME, I studied regional and environmental economics. I never studied economics before, especially regional economics and how it relates and impacts environmental economics. So it was a very eye-opening experience. And I am grateful that I chose this major and this program to be specific because I feel like we learned about everything. When I mean everything, literally everything from quantitative methods to EU policies to different types of industries such as printing, fashion, marine, transportation, and the list goes on. All our professors are experts in their field. They are very knowledgeable, and I cannot thank them enough for sharing their expertise and assisting us throughout this whole 2 years, despite all the challenges that we had to face. And secondly, we met in person only for 1 semester, and unfortunately for the rest of the period, we did have to transition to distance learning. We had gone through times where everything was uncertain and unprecedented, and when you think about it, this actually never happened in the history of humans, where we had to be home in quarantine for weeks and months and connect with our professors and fellow colleagues through video calls. We not only achieved our goal to get this diploma, but we also have made amazing memories, from exploring the beautiful country of Hungary to making lifelong friends. I am so proud of each and every one of you, including our deans, professors, mentors, and administrators, for motivating and showing us that nothing is impossible. I feel like we're kind of undefeatable. Also, for our family and friends who are watching, your support meant so much for us. You are the reason that we kept going and shouldn't hold back. You were our guardian angels and the reason that we succeed. Also, a quick message from my family and friends watching from Mongolia. Энэ боломжийг ашиглаад гэр бүл найз нөхөд багш нартаа маш их баярлалаа гэж хэлмээр байна. Тэгээ ялангуяа ээжтэй үргэлж миний хажууд байж жаргал зовлон минь хуваалцдагт маш их баярлалаа. Таны сэтгэлийн дэмээр ерөнөдөг хүртэл ирсэн юм шүү. Тэгээд мөн үзэж байгаа хайрт өвөө эмээ ах эгч дүүнэр найзууд багш нартаа маш их хайртай шүү гэж хэлмээр байна. Намайг ойлгож бас дэмждэгт үгээр хэлхийн аргагүй маш их баярлаж тэрнээс их хүчийг авдаг шүү. Тэгээд та нартай маш их хайртай удахгүй их орондоо очиод уулзах болно. And lastly, farewell everyone. I'm going to miss all of you and I'm so excited for what the future holds for us. And yes, and go ahead, celebrate and enjoy this beautiful moment and also celebrate the incredible milestone that we've achieved together. Again, congratulations.
Thank you so much, Mr. Galbrayer. And now we will listen to the names of the students of the Faculty of Economics and Social Sciences.
Adil Mohsunov, Amro Hazim Mohamed Isyed, Asrol Komilov, Faruk Numanov, Humay Rahimova, Liptag Balázs, Majani Seli Imbuhira, Murad Muradli, Nargiz Gadirzadeh, Stempler Balázs, Zahensky Ágnes, Zsai Shaojing, Akbar Kuriniavad, Bodnár Ákos, Gönci Hajnalka, Jenny Lorena Velendia Hernández, Kráner Dalma, Krisán Eszter, Szarul Delgerbajár, Adel Kasenova, Alpári Karola, Ammar Yasser Abdallah Mismár, Dobronoki Fanni, Gemela Zsombor, Ivanova Majloska, Kertai Ádám, Kiyob Yosuke, Marian Elzász Hos, Mázen Avisz, Mukzaya Odgonbajár, Nagy Lilla, Nur Isam Michel Májech, Számer Nisaf Badbuta.
Ladies and gentlemen, and for the first time since the re-establishment of the faculty in 1998, I would like to invite Vice Dean Dr. Emma Logo to deliver the faculty's first English language diploma to Ms. Sarul Delgerbajár. Thank you very much, Dr. Logo. And congratulations to all of you on behalf of the Presidium. Next up, I would like to invite to the stage Mr. Dani Dawood Bakus Dadu, graduating student from the Faculty of Civil Engineering, who would like to say thanks to the Presidium for giving the diplomas to the students of the international education programs.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I want to say thank you for choosing me. It's a great honor to speak in this special day, the day of reaping the fruits of success. And today, we are get what we worked hard for after several years. So, I would like to congratulate all the graduates who are attending online, and you are here, including myself, for finally graduating. On behalf of all the graduated of BME students, I would like to express my gratitude to all the faculty, academics, and support staff for their continued academic and non-academic support. The effort to complete our academic calendar on time, despite all the uncertainties caused by COVID-19 pandemic, simply was extraordinary. Therefore, I ask all the graduated to stand up and join me in giving all the teachers a round of applause. Thank you so much. We have learned a lot in terms of academics, as well as from our friends who are come from very different parts of the world. When we entered here, we had different backgrounds, but we live as a proud student of the same university of a common desire to be successful. This summer of fall, many of us will be starting those entry-level jobs. That will be the start of our careers. But thank you for everything we have learned so far. I am confident we will continue to climb as an endless ladder to heights we have never achieved before. Today, I can say my joy is doubled, as this is my first time I'm winning the graduation rope. Because of the occupation of my city by terrorism, I graduated with my bachelor degree at an alternative university, far from my colleagues, without a graduation ceremony. So, I would like to dedicate my success to whoever was the reason for my being here. Scholarship for Christian Young People Study Program. And I am sure the same for my colleagues by Stipendium Hungaricum Scholarship. And I would like to tell them, thank you for the confidence in us, which exceeded our confidence in ourselves. And we were keen not to let that confidence down, and to live up your good faith in us. We thank you for everything you have done for us. In conclusion, I can only say thank you, BME, thank you, Hungary, and congratulations to the class 2021. Thank you.
Thank you for your kind address, Mr. Dani Dawood Bakustadu. Dear graduates and dear alumni, you worked very hard for a prestigious diploma which will have great value and prestige with your future employers. Congratulations on having received these well-deserved documents. With this, our ceremony has come to its end, and I started with several quotes, and I'll leave you with another one. Stephen Hawking, the world-renowned theoretical physicist, had some wise words of advice for your future. Remember to look up at the stars and not down at your feet. Try to make sense of what you see and wonder about what makes the universe exist. Be curious, and however difficult life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at. It matters that you just don't give up. Your future lays in your hands. You've joined us to create a part of your future together with us. We welcomed you with open hearts and open minds, with the assistance and expertise we had to offer. Now you're ready to go out and create and to make a better world. You are ready to meet the challenges, ordinary and extraordinary likewise, and to shape our future. Always use the knowledge that's in your hands, that's in your minds even, but don't forget to also use what's in your hearts. Ladies and gentlemen, dear viewers, this is the end of our ceremony today. Please all be upstanding and listen to the Hungarian national anthem.